Today on the table, we have an Astra 600. So this gun is a Spanish-made pistol, and it was used primarily during World War II. It was designed by a Spanish fellow with the last name Cia, and what happened is that Germany at the time was using the Astra 400, and the Germans wanted a pistol that would shoot 9x19 parabellum, so they reached out to the Spanish fellow who had designed the Astra 400 to design a new pistol that would shoot 9x19, and he came up with this. And this Astra 600, what happened is when they did reach out to him in 1943 to make that design, by late 1943, because it was a redesign and it was a quicker return, he showed them 50 examples of these 600s, and they approved it right away for the military use. So as soon as that happened, they ordered 50,000 of them immediately, and then they already started getting the first orders of these in May of 1944. And then basically all through the summer of 1944, they received like around 10,000 that quickly. And then obviously continued to receive a whole bunch more. So some other cool things about this, though, is that this one is serial numbered, and it's all matching serial numbers as the grips, the magazine, which I have the wrong mag in here, I'll show you. And then this one is serial numbered at 18,197. You can see it's stamped all over. Again, it's all original in basically fantastic condition. You can see all the markings on it. You can see the proof mark right there on the barrel. And see if I can get that in there. Yep, there we go. And then the proof marks here on the back. Now, I'm not sure if this was a World War II used one, like during Germany, because it is such an early serial number. They only made, how many of these did they make? They made 59,400 of these total before they stopped production. And the reason they stopped production is, later in the war, which is kind of ironic, Germany started to take over Spain and France, and obviously that then shut off the supply for these to be delivered to Germany, which is kind of foolish if you think about it that way. I will do a safety check on it. It has a pretty good sized spring in it, so it is a little fun to pull back here. But you can see here that it is not loaded. And then we can look at the magazine here. Now this is the magazine. It came with 2 magazines. I actually found this at a Bass Pro Shop in Kansas, which is hilarious. I mean, the fact that I could find it there, and you can see, like, look at the barrels, even got these like ridges on it too, which is crazy. But I found this at a Bass Pro Shop in Kansas, and it came with 2 magazines. So the other magazine actually has the serial number imprinted on it, and I have to keep the magazine out in order to put the slide back. So we'll do that here, and then actually we can dry fire it because there's no hammer, so I can't really stop it. So there it is right there. Now it does have a safety like an FN. If you remember those FNs that have gone over, it has this grip safety on here, which is really nice as well. And then you can see that here. And then you can see here, right here too. But yeah, again, all original, has its original grips. Like I said, so they made 59,400 of them. And I think the first 30,000 or so were shipped to West Germany. So depending on what serial numbers you have. But then a lot were used by the Portuguese Navy. And and those have an MRP logo on them. I have to look and see what these proof marks mean. There's a P on here, and I'm not sure if that is for the Portuguese. I don't see any Iron Eagles on here, which would have been a German one, and there's no Warfon or the Wehrmacht, the proof mark that they would have used for World War II. So I will definitely have to research that a little bit more. And you can see here, it says right here, Astra Mod 600 or 600-43. And then it has just the caliber on it, and then on this side it has just the name of the manufacturer. There's more writing on there as well. But yeah, it's pretty heavy. I mean, it is a solid chunk of metal. And I'm definitely going to take it to the range and shoot it. But it is really, really cool, and I was able to find it. And I got it for a really good deal. I probably paid like $300 or $400 less than what it's actually worth, just because it was at a Bass Pro Shop. But if you have one, let me know. If you have one, or if you have a Model 400, I'm going to try to find a Model 400 here as soon as possible so I can make a comparison video. But let me know if you have one or if you shoot one.